So Visa Bae finally speaks out about everything that has happened, and I'm actually very glad that she has.
I got a lot of backlash and I already anticipated that and I was prepared for it.
Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. So we all know about this whole Visa Bae scandal that obviously has been on the top of everybody's heads for the last week or so. Is she scamming? Is she not? Is the truth, the lies? What is actually going on? And I feel like although everybody's still skeptical, I feel like this video that she has released is something that she should have done, and I'm glad that she has, and it really has cleared up a lot of things. Let's just get straight into it. First and foremost, I feel like this girl, you know, it's brave for her to do so, because nobody likes social media backlash, and I feel like she's got a lot of it. To be scrutinized in such a way, along with the fact that you're going through a hard situation of getting a visa, etc, etc, it can all be very difficult for one to do. It can take a heavy mental health toll. Just everything can just go wrong. So I feel like she is brave to face the cameras, face the audience, face the people who have been saying that she's a scam or not, or etc, etc. And I feel like she cleared up a lot of issues that need to be cleared up. However, there are still a few irritances that I'm seeing in this video, and you know, we're just going to get straight into it slowly, bit by bit, and just dissect and analyze everything that she is saying. She begins to talk about how, you know, she's made this extra money from the GoFundMe account.
So that other extra cash is going to go to somebody else who needs it. I need to research and see where that money is going to go.
More than double than what she needed or whatever, and she said that she's going to, you know, find somebody else to give it to, research. And number one, I'm glad that you're even suggesting that, because that in itself is a great thing to do, to give off the money that you made. Number two, but it's like you're saying you're going to do research. Why didn't you do research before making the video? So that you would have found charities and found people to give it to, so that you could have mentioned that to gain and add more clarity to the video. That's what I don't understand. You're saying you're going to do research, etc, etc. You should have done it before, since you're so aware of what everybody's saying, and you know this takes such a toll on you. If I was in your position, I would have come with a video where everything is very clear and clarified and precise, and there's a narrow pathway that everybody can really relate to, that bridge for people to, you know, hold on to as the audience. For you to say you're going to do research, it's just a bit like you're leaving us in the blank, in the air, and it's like, okay. And number three, it's like, if I was in your position, I would have been like, yeah, you know, people donated more than I asked, it is what it is, and I'm great about it, I got double the money, that's great, just be honest about it. Like, we damn well know. I don't know, part of us is like, we damn well know you really need that money for the visa, you've got double, and you're saying you're not keeping it. Bro, just say you're going to keep it with your chest. It is what it is. Like, nobody will be massively offended by that, I feel. But, however, suggesting the idea of giving it to a charity, you know, she could be doing damage control, or she could be telling the truth, and that is a good idea to do, to give off the money if you want to. But if you're already in a bad situation, you've expressed that your parents cannot financially help you, your boyfriend cannot financially help you, your friends cannot financially help you, so obviously your environment is expressing to you that nobody can help you financially, and you're telling me that the extra money that you have made, you're giving it to someone else. Not that you should be giving money to your parents, which I feel like people should, but clearly you have expressed that your environment has no financial gain for you to help you with in the future. So the money that you have made, the extra money, you're just going to just throw it off to somebody else rather than keep it for your own investments. So I feel like, you know, there's a bit of a disparity here, but at the same time, nobody should be beating down somebody who wants to give money off and donate. I just find it interesting. And then she was saying, you know, I wasn't sure how to deactivate the GoFundMe account. But
at that point, I was trying to deactivate the GoFundMe without actually losing the money.
Then I was like, you know how to deactivate comments on YouTube, but you didn't know how to deactivate a GoFundMe account. And you've been on social media for a very long time, so you are aware of how this internet obviously works and everything, but it took you a while to deactivate the GoFundMe. That in itself was like, it just confused me. I was like, okay, you know, it is what it is. She was expressing how, you know, she had this job, but she was working full-time and it's hours, and then she obviously had to pay for everything that was going on at that moment of time, whether it was with her parents, her situation. She couldn't obviously save all the money, which we all know you can't save all the money because you have to use it for the present day to function and live now. So I can't understand where she's coming from that point. And she couldn't get further jobs because obviously the visa's running out, so obviously people wouldn't want to hire her. And but one thing that kind of irritated me is that she would say, I'm not going to think about that in 6 months.
I'm not going to think about what's happening in 6 months.
Then you're the only person to blame. Take accountability. You just said, I'm not going to think about that for 6 months. That isn't, oh, I'm not going to think about going to Susan's party or Catherine's dinner. That is whether you can stay in this country or not. If you have expressed that you don't want to think about that, it clearly shows that you're not a prepared person, that you do not think about your entire environment at all, and that you had no idea of how bad the situation is. Therefore, you are the only person to blame. If you are consciously saying with your chest, oh, you know, I wasn't thinking about that, even though it's happened in 6 months, you are to blame. You take accountability and apologize for your actions. That in itself just sounded very careless to me. It sounded like you just had no idea of how serious this situation is. Why don't think about that? That should be on your mind 24/7. It should be on your mind 24/7. Whether you can live and continue to live in this country or not. And you're telling me I don't think about that. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about now. You should have saved some money for that every month, whether it was 5 or 10 or 15, 20 to 100 to 200. You should have saved some of that money because it would have made it much more easier for you to make that target. But if you didn't think about that, then you're clearly careless. It doesn't make any sense. You lack this. It just shines a whole world of immaturity. Like that in itself just really bugged me. I feel like because it was just a bit annoying to hear.
And for the job that I had to leave in January, it wasn't a thing where I just thought, oh, I don't like this job, let me leave. It was actually under some circumstances that I'm gonna have to explain in another video. Because
she was saying at the end of the video, you know, you in terms of the audience, us, we could lose everything one day, and that's true. Everybody can lose everything. Best believe I have. Best believe I've been through them days, and it is madness. But it's like you're not seeing the crack holes that you have made that we are questioning. The fact that you're saying, you know, it just comes off a bit patronizing. Like you didn't think about that in 6 months. Yeah, you're saying to us that we could lose everything in one day. We can go down this road, or we can go down this bad road. We know that. That's not up for discussion. You didn't think about what was going on within 6 months. Take accountability for your actions. It is what it is. And the whole idea of I didn't put a bad image on social media, I was being truthful. We're not talking about your intentions. I can understand and relate that your intention may be truthful, but you're not looking at the disparity of what's going on social media to what's going on in your real life and the differences between the two. Now people are going to question that. You are out here with designer labels, designer bags, whether they're your friends or not, who damn well knows, and then you're out here saying you've got no money. So, you know, people who have labels and everything like this, they normally have a lifestyle of wealth, and you are portraying that, and you are then giving something else. There's a disparity between the two. You know, real life and, you know, online life. It's a complete difference. People are going to think that you're obviously scamming or faking something. And the fact that you're saying, you know, that, oh, I didn't fake this, I didn't fake that, to try to save face, save image. It's like, we know your intention may be truthful, but look what's going on. The difference between the two. People are not stupid. They're going to question it, and they're going to relate it to your current issue, what's going on. And, you know, it's just that one comment. I didn't think about that in 6 months. That's just mad to me. The fact that you're not thinking about what's going on with the visa situation, the carelessness, the lack of immaturity about it. Like, yes, you couldn't get jobs. I get that. You got a job. You wanted to obviously spend for the current now situation for your parents, for yourself to live. I get that. But you could have saved some, most definitely. And that was the issue that everybody was talking about. Nobody was attacking you in that way. Nobody was degrading in that way. It was the whole idea of preparation, a lack of preparation. Everybody was confused. Why is this girl not preparing for the situation if she knew it was coming up? You are standing on a train track. A train is coming towards you. You know that train is going to hit you. You will move out the way. Some people move out the way just as it comes, and if you do that, you're a fool. But they move out of the way well before it comes if they see it in the distance, because they have prepared themselves to build that safety around them. You knew this day was coming, and you did not prepare for it as much as you should have, and that is the main issue that everybody was talking about. Whether this is your real life on Instagram, or you're borrowing it from friends, whether it's really your designer labels, you know, whether you could get a job or not, whether you could, you know, what's going on with your parents' situation, your boyfriend situation, if they can help you financially. These are just other variables that people will just naturally relate to the situation. But the main construct is you did not prepare for the situation. That's basically what it is. You knew it was coming up for them. You're saying 6 months, which is a good enough time to at least save $1,000, you know, let alone 2 years. But at the same time, I do feel like this lady has got a lot of scrutinization. Obviously, people are naturally going to question if it's a scam or not. I'm very happy that she made this video. I feel like she's cleared out a lot, and I do genuinely hope that obviously she's raised the money, and I'm very glad that she has, and she can get the visa, she can live the life that she needs to live, and I am actually very happy that she has. I don't want to come for somebody who's extra scrutinizing, but this is what people just naturally do, because you're giving us information. Some people will react to it one way, and others will react another way. It's just natural. It is what it is. But I'm very glad that she's made this video. I feel like she's cleared out a lot of misconceptions that people were raising, whether about her jobs or her parents or her friends and everything. So I feel like she did do some damage control, but the main construction of thought that everybody had was, where was your preparation? That's basically what it is. But I'm so glad she's made the money. I'm so glad she's got the visa now, and I'm so glad that she's able to stay in London and continue everything that she's doing, whether it's Instagram nonsense, everything like that. If you enjoy doing it, do it with your chest. It is what it is, and I'm genuinely happy for her. Thank you guys for watching my video, and follow me on my Instagram and subscribe, please. The details are below, and I'll appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon.